Hello everyone, I am Teacher ERStarks. We're about to learn Quarter 1, Week 1 lesson of English 9. The modals. But before that, let's try to remember some health protection tips. First, wear a mask. Also, observe social distancing. You also have to remember to wash your hands often. Finally, stay home. Our most essential learning competency is express permission, prohibition, and obligation using modals. The objectives are share prior knowledge about the topic, express permission, obligation, and prohibition using modals, create an infographic, and perform tasks following instructions. Before you start your journey, answer first the pretest in the module, check based on the teacher's instructions, and submit your score. Are you done? Let's proceed. A job fair is scheduled next week, and job seekers are excited. Can you help match them with the correct job based on the given requirements? Who should apply for the first job? The second? The third? Correct. The first is a call center agent. The second, a teacher. And the third, a firefighter. Now, read the requirements carefully again. Can they be grouped according to their purpose or function? How many functions can they be grouped into? Exactly. They can be grouped into 3 functions. First, expressing permission. Just like the example, you may work online. Second, expressing prohibition. You cannot video call the customers. And finally, the third one, expressing obligation. You should help during emergency situation. Now, what are the words that show the classification? It expresses permission because of the word may. It expresses prohibition because of the word cannot. And it expresses obligation based on the word should. Got it? Let's continue. You have to remember, can and may are modals that are commonly used to ask for or give permission. It means that something is okay to be done. That is why it is a thumbs up. For example, learners can submit the output on Monday because of the typhoon. That means the teacher is giving them a thumbs up on the submission of output even if it's late because of the typhoon. Number 2, must, should, have to, and ought to are modals that are commonly used to express obligation. It means that it is a duty or a responsibility. For example, you have to use Arial 12 in preparing your report. Have to, or should, or must expresses a responsibility or an obligation. Three, mustn't, can't, and shouldn't are modals commonly used to show prohibition. It means that something is not allowed or is against the rules. For example, the house editor said that you cannot use other font style. Cannot here shows prohibition, or something is not allowed to be done. Let's do the following activities. Do you love animals? Do you know anything about them? Now I would like you to complete the following sentences using can or can't. Number 1. We blank feed chicken with chocolates and cereals. 2. Crocodiles blank keep open their jaw underwater. 3. We blank run or jog with a dog for fitness and bonding. 4. Cats have more rods, so they blank sense motion at night better than humans. And number 5, although sharks can easily catch their prey, they blank chew well. Start answering. Are you done? Now let's check your answers. So number 1, cannot. 2, can. 3, can. 4, can. And the last one, cannot. Check your answers. Did you get a perfect score? That's great. Let's proceed to the next activity. Do you know school rules? Are you a good follower? Complete the sentences using must or mustn't. Start answering. Are you done? Now let's check your answers. 1, mustn't. 2, must. 3, mustn't. 4, mustn't. 5, must. Did you get them all correctly? Very good. Let's do the next activity. The activity is called The Law is the Law. Are you familiar with road or traffic signs? With your parents, work on this activity by writing sentences with must or mustn't based on the signs. After writing down your answers, your teacher will discuss them with you. You may start writing. Are you done? If not, you may pause the video while writing down your answers. Let's continue. Did you enjoy working with your parents or guardian? Did you learn something about traffic or road signs? That's good. This time, let's check whether you know how to do household chores. Do you help your family in doing household chores? Whether male or female, we all should be able to help and know how to do those tasks. Complete the table by writing the do's and don'ts using modals of obligation and prohibition. For example, in washing clothes, I should separate the white from colored clothes. Also, I shouldn't wash delicate clothes in the machine. Got it? Let's proceed. The tasks are ironing clothes, washing the dishes, and cooking rice. So start answering the do's and don'ts in accomplishing those tasks. You may seek the help of your parents or your home learning partner in providing the answers. After writing down your answers, your teacher will discuss them with you. Are you done? If not, you may pause the video so that you may continue writing your answers. But if you are, let's now proceed to the next activity. For the last activity, do you know what an infographic is? Merriam-Webster defines it as a chart, diagram, or illustration that uses graphic elements to present information in a visually striking way. Below is an example of an infographic. Now, what pieces of information are provided? Is it easy to understand? Does it appeal to your eyes? Are images used to represent an idea? Those are questions that may help you in preparing your own infographic. Now, using the information available online or based on safety precautions announced via television or over your barangay's public address system, make an infographic providing COVID-19 safety tips. Use prohibition, obligation, and permission modals. Use bond paper for your infographic. And for those who are asking, you may also do digital infographic provided that it is original and not just copied from the internet. Submit your work based on the date assigned by your teacher. She will also discuss with you the rubrics which will serve as a guide for rating your work. Remember, you learn something only when you know its worth. So keep safe, healthy, and strong. Bye, everyone. God bless.